What's up YouTube? This is your boy D Wayne bringing you another video at this time. So basically what I'm going to be doing with you guys today is giving you my updated Zing profile post crossover souls, of course. Alright, so let's just get right into it. Alright, first we have 3 Jiaotus. Basically the backbone of the deck. You guys already know what he does. No need for explanations. Alright, moving on to the next one. 3 Chiwins. Basically standard level 1 tuner, of course. This will be my same ratio. Everybody's running 2 and 2 or 2 and 1 or whatever the case may be. I like 3 and 3. I'm going to stick with 3 and 3. Alright, so next we have 3 Swannies. Basically your standard beater, 1900, 500 attack for synchro. 3 Bixie. Unaffected by traps. 2 Beyonds. Can't be destroyed by battle for your synchro monster. 2 Pulau. Unaffected by spells, still keeping it at 2. Everybody's running it at 1. I still like the 2. The 1 Tao Tui, of course, level 5, helps with synchroing easier, out to window, all that other good stuff. Now we have the new stuff. 3 Saphira Ekshi. Treasure of the Zings. So basically what he does is he's one of the new pendulums for the crossover souls pack. Basically when he's special summoned, pendulum summoned, or special summoned from the main deck, you can target one other monster on the field. It becomes a tuner. Basically he gave it the ultra rare status. I don't know, I don't think it's as good as Saphira New. I believe the rarity should have been switched around, but you know, Konami does what it does. Alright, so next we have, for the monsters, well, monsters. 3 Saphira New, Secret of the Zing. Basically what this does is when it's pendulum summoned or when it's destroyed by battle or card effect while in a monster card zone, you can search one Zing or Zephyr spell trap card from your deck to your hand. So basically this is the deck's consistency, which allows you to search for stuff. If you want a more in-depth explanation, check out my other videos where I get into more details about these cards. So that's basically it. And last but not least, one effect Veiler for monster negation. Alrighty, so that is the monster count. Now we're going to go for traps. First we have 3 Creation. Still relatively staple at the deck at 3. No need to run it at any less. 3 is essential for the deck. Two Deep Prisons. I still stick with 2 Deep Prisons. Banishing attack position, attacking monsters and stuff, I think it's still really good. Alright. Now one of the new cards. Powerful Rebirth. Basically, I think this is awesome for Zings. I use this to replace Call of the Haunted that I had in here. So basically what it does is it special summons target a level 4 a lower monster, special summon it. Close up. Let's go close up. Activate this card by targeting one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. Increases level by 1 and its attack and defense by 100. When the monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Now, obviously, these cards has implications really good. I believe it's better than a Waste of the Dragon Soul and Call of the Haunted for 2 different reasons. One, it basically, it special summons the monster in any position you like. And increases its level by 1 and its attack by 100 defense. 100 attack and defense by 100. So basically it has pretty decent implications in Zings in that it modulates levels to go for higher synchro plays. And also, when the monster, when this card is destroyed, the monster still stays on the field. So I believe it's definitely solid and better than Call of the Haunted in those ways. Alrighty, so that is it. That's that for that. One breakthrough. I basically cut it down to one. Basically, it's still pretty good. It still has 2 uses on your turn and the opponent's turn. Pretty good card. And Bottomless and Toriencho for staples, of course. I haven't changed that a bit. Alright, so that is that. That is all traps. Now let's go for the spells. Three Zing paths. Basically, I told you guys I was definitely going to bump this up to 3. In my last video, I was only running 2 at the time. So yeah, here you go. I have 3 Zing paths. Still looks central for the deck. Especially now, since my deck is more monster based. So this actually is more central now than it was in my last video. Alright, so that's that. 3 MSTs. That's still keeping 3 MSTs, of course. Back rolls are still very prevalent in the meta now, so MSTs are still good at 3. Two chalices. I still keep the chalices, of course, because this deck is still susceptible, sort of. Not as much, now that Chao-Fang is out, but you're not going to always have Chao-Fang on the field, and you still need to stop monster effects, so that's what Forbidden Chalice is here for. Alright, so that's that. You have Soul Charge and Dark Hole for staples. You guys already know. Alright, so that is the main deck. So let's do the extra deck now. I still keep the 1 Herald. Still very solid. This box here, you guys already know what it does. I still keep 1 Belmont. Why not? Defense mode. Gotta keep it. Chao-En Biang, this in defense mode. Gotta hit it with card effects, and when that happens, you special summon from the grave. Still have the 1 Archimedes, because it's still a great card. Always will be a great card for a long time. 1 Goyo, of course. Now, 1 Metaphys Horus Dragon, one of the newer cards that I've added. Basically, it has 3 effects depending on what non-turner you use to synchro summon this card. Basically, normal monsters, this card cannot be affected. This card is unaffected by other effects this turn. Effect monster, you can target 1 other face-up card on the field, negate that target's effects. Pendulum monster, your opponent chooses 1 monster they control and gives control of it to you, but it cannot attack. So basically, the best combo to use this card with is Safraxi and Bien. So basically, when you Safraxi obviously is special summoned. You can turn any other monster into a tuner, so make Bien a tuner, you synchro into this card. You can negate 1 effect and take control of 1 of your opponent's monsters, so this card is really good. Still have the 2 Yazis. You guys already know, 3 solid card. This is going to always be a staple in this deck. 1 Moonlight Rose. I added this card. Basically, when this card is synchro summoned, or when a level 5 or higher monster is special summoned, you can target 1 special summoned monster and return it to the hand. That includes extra deck monsters. They would go back to the extra deck. So I think this is pretty good. I definitely played this over Black Rose Dragon. Clear Wings Synchro Dragon, the cover card from the Crossover Souls pack. Basically what this card does is a level 7 wind monster with 2500 attack, 2000 defense. Basically what it does is it negates monster effects of level 7 or level 5 or higher monsters that are activated, and also when a level 5 or 6 or higher monster targets this card, you can negate the effect and destroy it. And added on a little extra, when this card negates a monster effect, it gains that monster's attack to his attack until the end phase of the turn, which is pretty good indeed. That's some pretty decent matchups against Klees, Necros, Shaddolls, all the meta decks that are, running high level monsters and stuff. So this card is really good. I like it. 2 boxes. You guys already know. No need to explain it. One Hat Red Dragon Archfiend. Still pretty good in the deck. Destroys those attack position monsters. Very solid card. Still playing the 1BLs. Still really good in the deck, of course. Even though it's seeing less and less play because they have so many outs to it now. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty good. Last but not least, Big Chelfing in the house. Obviously, guys, this is my favorite card overall. You guys have already seen my my duel videos, my dual replays for Yang Zings Part 4 and Part 5, which have both gotten a lot of views. Thank you guys for checking out those videos, watching my Chelfing in action, shutting down decks, and doing his job so well. I'm not going to really go into much detail. If you want to do that, you can head back to my Chelfing card profile video if you want more in-depth discussions on Chelfing. But really solid card. I love the card. It's going to always be in this deck. Alrighty? So, I will leave that at that. So, I'll be bringing you more videos in the meantime. But until then, peace, YouTube.